Hello everyone, my name is Brian and this is Dark Age.
Have you ever thought about what you'd do if for one night the world turned upside down and society's rules flew out the window? There's this movie called The Purge. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't. It's a dystopian action horror film that shows what could happen when law and order take a back seat, and everyone would do everything to survive. Ever imagined a scenario like that happening in real life? Don't worry, we're not here to spook you. We're here to empower you. Here we'll break down ways you can defend your property from the purge. We'll talk about how you can make use of the latest tech, the smart use of psychological tactics, and of course, some solid physical defenses. You might be here to bolster your home's security, or you might be prepping for a fictional nightmare. Regardless, this video has something for everyone. Your first line of defense. All right, let's jump into the heart of home defense. The idea of layered security. Picture your home as the center of a target, with each ring moving outward acting as a different line of defense. It's not just about having a single barrier, it's about creating multiple hurdles for any would-be intruder, giving you the time and upper hand should things go sideways. Starting from the outside, your first line of defense is your property's perimeter. This isn't just about marking your territory. It's about setting up the initial obstacles that make someone think twice before stepping foot on your lawn. And these measures, they're not just for show. They pull double duty by catering to everyday needs while ramping up your home's security. Take, for instance, the use of magnetic vehicle detection systems. These clever devices are buried along your driveway or property entrance and only react to the large metal mass of a vehicle, which cuts down on false alarms caused by animals or drifting debris. Once a vehicle is detected, the system sends an alert, giving you a heads up before anyone even reaches your door. But here's where it gets even cooler. Integrating this system with your family's radio communication. Imagine this: a car crosses the sensor, and instantly, everyone in the family with a two-way radio gets the alert. You're not just informed, you're ready to communicate and coordinate with your household in real time, assessing the situation together. This setup exemplifies the essence of layered security. It's not merely about erecting barriers, it's about creating a network of defenses that are as smart as they are strong. By starting with a solid perimeter defense that serves both practical and security purposes, you're laying the foundation for a comprehensive strategy that keeps your home and loved ones safer. And that, my friends, is the power of thinking beyond the front door when it comes to defending your domain. Why early warning systems are invaluable. When you're beefing up your home defense, knowing is half the battle. That's where early warning systems come into play. Advanced alert systems like those magnetic vehicle detectors we talked about are crucial for a couple of big reasons. First off, they cut down on the headache of false alarms. There's nothing worse than jumping out of bed at 2 a.m. because a raccoon decided to take a tour of your driveway. With technology that specifically detects the mass of a vehicle, you're only alerted when there's a genuine reason to take notice. But it's not just about detecting, it's about communicating. These systems don't just ring a bell and call it a day. No, they're designed to integrate seamlessly with your communication devices, ensuring that the moment something's amiss, everyone in the household is on the same page. This instant heads-up allows you to quickly assess the situation and decide on the best course of action together. Now let's take a moment to picture a purge-like scenario. It's a stretch, sure, but it highlights why these systems are invaluable. In a situation where every second counts, having an advanced alert system could literally be the difference between safety and peril. The early warning gives you that precious time to secure your home, gather your family, and prepare for whatever comes next. But even in everyday non-apocalyptic life, the peace of mind these systems offer is immense. Knowing that you'll be the first to know if someone approaches your home and being able to react swiftly puts you in a position of control. It's not just about keeping the bad guys out. It's about keeping your sanctuary safe and your loved ones protected. Make the most of natural and physical barriers. Never overlook the power of Mother Nature and some well-placed physical barriers when thinking of ways to fortify your home security. Natural vegetation and sturdy structures can be your silent guardians, making it tough for any unwelcome visitors to get too close for comfort. Thorny bushes and dense hedges aren't just for looks. They're a natural deterrent that can make an intruder think twice. Imagine trying to sneak through a barrier of roses or a thick wall of hawthorn. Not only is it painful, but it's also noisy, giving you the heads up you need. And let's not forget about tall, dense shrubs like boxwood or privet, which offer privacy and a physical barrier without resorting to unsightly fences. Speaking of fences, they're the backbone of any good defense strategy. A sturdy fence, whether it's made of wood, metal, or even a well-maintained hedge, can serve multiple roles. It keeps your property marked and secure, manages livestock if you're into that, and makes it downright difficult for anyone to just stroll into your yard. And with today's designs, you don't have to sacrifice aesthetics for security. For those looking to up their barrier game, consider incorporating some creative designs. A fence with a trellis top can support climbing plants, adding another layer of defense while looking great. Or think about a living fence, a combination of dense shrubbery and tall trees that not only blocks views, but also creates a formidable barrier that's all natural. In the end, combining natural elements with physical structures gives you the best of both worlds. You get the aesthetic appeal and environmental benefits of greenery, along with the solid security of man-made barriers. This approach doesn't just make your property safer, it enhances its overall value and appeal. Psychological deterrence. Security isn't just about the physical barriers you put up. It's also about the message you send. The right psychological cues can make someone think twice before even attempting to mess with your property. It's about creating an aura of security that starts at the perimeter and extends all the way to your front door. Consider visible security measures like cameras and motion sensor lights. When someone sees these, they know you're serious about protecting your space. It's not just about the actual recording or lighting. It's the idea that someone is always watching, always ready to respond. This visibility plays a huge role in deterring would-be intruders who prefer easy, unseen targets. Gates and signage play into this psychological game too. A gate, even if it's not locked, sets a clear boundary. It's a physical and mental barrier that says, "This is where you stop." And signs? They're not just pieces of metal or wood, they're messages. A "Beware of Dog" sign or a simple "No Trespassing" notice sends a clear message of risk to anyone with bad intentions. It's about creating doubt and fear in the minds of potential intruders. Then there's the strategy of using seemingly innocent items, like scattering coins near your entryways. It sounds simple, but it's a clever tactic. Someone focused on picking up coins is distracted, slower, and more vulnerable. It's a subtle way to add another layer of defense, all while playing mind games with intruders. Creating a psychological barrier is an essential part of home defense. It's about making your property look too risky, too well defended, and too much trouble to bother with. When you combine physical security measures with these psychological deterrents, you're setting up a defense system that's both smart and effective, making your home a fortress in both body and spirit. Surveillance system. Navigating the fine line between keeping your home private and ensuring it's well surveilled can be tricky. You want your property to be a sanctuary, shielded from prying eyes, yet open enough to spot any trouble coming your way. Achieving this balance is more an art than a science, but with some thoughtful planning, it's definitely possible. First up, consider the importance of clear lines of sight. Being able to see who's approaching your property can give you those crucial extra seconds to react if needed. But this doesn't mean you have to live in a glass house. Strategic landscaping can play a huge role here. For example, low-growing bushes and ground covers can keep your yard looking green without providing cover for anyone trying to sneak around. Now, let's talk about surveillance cameras. These little gadgets have become incredibly sophisticated and can be your eyes where you physically can't see. Placing cameras at higher vantage points can cover a lot of ground without infringing on your privacy. Plus, with modern technology, you can monitor these feeds from anywhere, giving you peace of mind whether you're in the backyard or across the globe. Creating clearings around your property is another smart move. These open spaces act as buffers, giving you visibility while keeping the main living areas secluded. Think of it as creating a zone where you can see out, but others can't easily look in. This way, you maintain your privacy while still keeping an eye on your surroundings. Combine high-tech with traditional defenses. You shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket. Blend the old school with the new. Marrying high-tech solutions with traditional defenses creates a defense system that's tough to beat. This fusion ensures you're ready for whatever comes your way, adapting to different threats with ease. Take camera systems, for example. These digital watchdogs offer real-time monitoring and can alert you to trouble with a buzz on your smartphone. But tech, as we all know, can fail. Power outages, hacking, you name it. That's where the low-tech solutions like solid fences and natural barriers come into play. A sturdy fence doesn't need Wi-Fi to keep someone out, and a dense hedge isn't going to crash when the software updates. Now imagine pairing these. Cameras mounted high on a building providing a bird's eye view, complemented by a thorny barrier that makes even getting close a challenge. It's about layering your defenses so that if one layer is compromised, another stands ready to protect your home. Preparedness is the key word here. It's not just about having a variety of defenses, but knowing how to use them effectively. Understanding the strengths and limitations of each layer allows you to respond to threats more dynamically. Whether it's a high-tech breach or a good old-fashioned fence being climbed, you've got it covered. This combination approach respects the value of both worlds. High-tech gadgets give you the convenience and immediate response capabilities of modern technology, while low-tech solutions offer reliability and physical deterrence. Together, they create a comprehensive defense strategy that keeps your home safe from a variety of threats, making sure you're always a step ahead. Wrapping up, we've explored how blending advanced security tech with tried-and-true manual defenses creates a formidable shield around your home. This layered defense strategy is key to staying a step ahead of any threat. Now's the time to take a good look at your own home's defenses. And that's it for this video. If it was helpful, please consider leaving a like, sharing it with your friends, subscribing, and clicking on that notification bell for more of these videos. Thanks for watching, and God bless America.